Hi, we'd like to welcome everyone back to another episode of Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and today we're heading back over to Scotland and we're going to go back to one of our favorite Highland Scotches, is the Glenmorangie, and this is the second one that we're going to be doing. This is their 12-year expression that is sherry finished, so it's the Lasanta.
This one is 10 years in bourbon barrels, and then 2 years it sits in the ex-Oloroso and the Pedro Ximenez Sherry casks.
Yes.
Another 2 years.
So, and it's kind of, I think that's added a little bit of that more fruity wine color to it, which it's not, the normal Glenmorangie is a very light, like kind of pale yellow, which a lot of the Scotches are when they sit around in that 10-year range. So, originally this was produced at 92 proof, and then sometime around 2014 they cut it down, so it's 86 proof now. But overall,
still much higher than
it's on the even at 86, it's a little bit higher than a lot of the Scotches 80, 82.
This one was voted the best Highland Scotch.
Yep, 2017.
2017.
That's very specific, which kind of cracks me up, but it's definitely fruity.
Fruity,
yeah,
but not overbearing. It's really faint, light.
Yeah, but I do expect a little bit more of an impact on the taste. 2 years in the barrel is going to add. Yeah, it's got to add something. A lot of times, like the bourbons that we've had that are finished in a porter sherry cask or anything like that, like it's like 6 months. This is 2 years.
Oh, much stronger
on the flavor. Yeah, the nose is still pretty light. Yeah, there's a whole lot of fruit.
A lot of fruit.
And a little smoke.
Yeah.
Which is that's kind of funny. I don't think I remember. Well, Glenmorangie, the normal Glenmorangie does not have. No. I don't think I remember any smoke to it. So
that's just a citrus bomb.
Yeah, it's a lot of that citrusy fruit honey. I wonder where they're getting that from. Whether maybe they charred the sherry casks?
They might have
before they put it in there. That would also lead into the coloring a little bit too.
Yeah, very fruity. And
then it goes back to really sweet, a little. I'm going to say darker fruits, which again, so everything that I can, we're comparing is to their baseline, which is more citrusy and light fruity honey. This is
the cherry,
stoned fruits, the plums is also, that's kind of the feeling that I get. I'm getting plum for some reason.
The aftertaste for me, I get that waxy, like raisin, faint, but more, it lingers.
But the smoke in the middle is just totally throwing me off in this. I don't remember it from this bottle, and I've had a couple pours out of this bottle, so I just don't remember it. And then it's just not anything that I would associate with Glenmorangie or Highland Scotch. But it's not peat, like overpowering, like Isla type smoke, but it just adds a little nice nuance to it. I enjoy that. I like that it's a little bit there. It kind of reminds me of that little faint smoke note in the back of the Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
It's there. It's not an overpowering note. It's just a note in the series of all the different flavors you get.
It doesn't ruin it by any means. I think it really adds to it.
Yeah. I get stone fruits, plums, cherries, that kind of like a darker fruit. The little smoke, the little sweetness. Maybe a touch of like a chocolatey wax, like maybe that's that waxy thing that you like.
It kind of coats inside your mouth too.
Yeah, there's an oil there. It's it definitely coats and it just sits there. It's nice. It's got a really nice finish to it, and it doesn't. I'm gonna say in the 3-4 sips, it hasn't changed. It's not one of those you go back to and it's changing. It's opening up a little bit, I'm gonna say, but it's a lot of consistent. A lot of the same notes to it. Solid bottle. I want to say it's $50-ish for this bottle. The standard Glenmorangie is more in the, I think, mid to high 30s.
Yeah.
So
The orange label.
the orange label, which is 10 years, so it's another 2 years, and all that goes with that of Texas and such. Yeah, I think it's there's a nice impact of the sherry on this whiskey. I think it's blended well. It's not like one thing. I still taste a really strong Scotch note. But I am getting more of the fruits from the sherry, so it's kind of a nice balance there. Overall, I think that's a pretty solid bottle.
Yeah.
And if you're looking to get outside of some of the more baseline ones that we've done for Spaysides or Highlands, it's a nice next step up. The proof is a pretty solid proof. The extra flavor notes and the little touch of smoke. I think that adds up to a really solid bottle.
It's a solid bottle, and given that it was the best Highland single malt in 2017, I'd be curious to see what they stacked it up against. It'd be interesting.
What else lands in the Highland malts?
Yep.
I know we've had one other one. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But I know so far, this lineup is obviously one of the ones I really enjoy. So
Hence what's left in it.
I'm going to agree that I'm going to agree. It probably was one of the best when it came out. I do find it interesting that they brought the proof down and then they won.
Yeah.
That seems odd. Because if the proof came down in 14 or 16, whatever year that was, that just strikes me as a little bit odd. Or I wonder if bringing the proof down did allow the sherry to
get more of the flavor.
Yeah, to come out a little bit more.
Or maybe it was just too hot.
Too strong for the Scotch connoisseur.
Possibly. Well, when we make it over there and get a tour, maybe we can ask that question.
There you go. The weird little questions that we come up with. Yes.
But no, another solid bottle in the Glenmorangie lineup. A handful more.
Yeah,
we can come across.
Yeah. There's a handful more. There's a brand new one that just came out called the Cake or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it, but that sounds interesting.
Well, again, this another one that's very accessible.
Yeah, easy to find.
I think it's pretty reasonably priced.
Yep.
I've enjoyed second bottle in the lineup. Again, there's a few more that we'll get to in future episodes. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, we'd encourage you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. That'd be great. It's subscribe to the channel. You can hit the bell icon if you want to get notified every time we post a new show. And leave a comment. What's your favorite Highland Scotch? Is it the Glenmorangie, or do you have something else? Because I'd love to see what their competition's like.
Yeah.
Because if they won in 17, then somebody else won in 18, 19, and
20.
Yeah. So I want to know. So inquiring minds. Anyway, thanks very much for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.